So currently, at that point, about 9 out of 10 families convert into our program, assuming they're good candidates for whatever it is, whether it's atropine or dual focus soft lenses or ortho K, and majority are ortho K. Let's say at that point they're not ready to make a decision, which happens about 5% of the time. We get a report out to them within 24 hours, and it's a detailed report. It says, dear parents of Matthew Herzberg, we found these details, and the history I took during that virtual call is there. Matthew likes to play with electronics. He enjoys YouTube and playing video games. He also is an A student. And it's all in there. All that virtual history goes in there, and I humanize it. And I say, this was his prescription last year, if I have that data. This is the findings of my examination. This is what I recommend. And this is what, here's the data. I give the parent the data because most parents who are interested in myopia control for their children are doctors, engineers, rocket scientists, pharmacists. They like data. So when people say I have a system, I give them the topography. I give them the retinal photographs that I took. I give them my recommendations. Your child's not playing outside. I use the myopia profile. And basically, I say, they're not playing outside. You have a genetic predisposition. Your child is now at a higher risk or a low risk. And this is, I extrapolate, your child's now 10. Here's the data where I project them to be when they're 18. So I give them all this in a nice, good-looking packet. And I send it to them. They get it in a day or two. I ups it. It goes like, they get it in a day or two. Because maybe they're going to a competitor of mine. Maybe they're just decided not to decide. One thing we know about myopia, it doesn't get better. So if they decide not to decide, their child's myopia is probably going to progress. If they go to a colleague of mine, not a competitor, a colleague, then that colleague has big shoes to fill. Virtual phone call, 1 hour consultation where I make the child at ease and the child's happy. And I've answered all your questions after you answered all my questions. And that's why it jumps to 95% conversion rate. And that's how this whole package is, from the point of a parent shows interest in ortho K, or I show interest in recommending it, to the consultation is over with this packet they hold in their hands.